Here is the Avast Security News Roundup for the week ending April 30th, 2021. Patch your Mac against this attack. Mac users are urged to update their system to Big Sur 11.3 as soon as possible in order to patch a vulnerability that allows a malware known as Slayer to bypass all the Apple security measures, including Gatekeeper and File Quarantine. The problem stems from a logic error in Apple's operating system that misclassifies Slayer as a safe file. In truth, Slayer is malicious and it burrows deep into the user's system from where it launches an adware scam. These malware attacks have been active since January, but Apple's newest update patches the vulnerability. Macs have gained popularity in the last few years, although malware still prefers Windows due to its huge market share. Mac is also an attack target, said Avast security evangelist Louis Carones. Users should have their OS and applications updated, as well as having a security solution running to protect them against malware and the rest of the online threats that don't care what device we are using. Read more on Forbes. Emotet victims added to Have I Been Pawned? Per the FBI's request, the Have I Been Pawned website has now imported the email addresses of over 4,324,770 victims of Emotet, called the world's most dangerous malware by Europol. Have I Been Pawned founder Troy Hunt posted on his blog that the FBI approached him about using Have I Been Pawned as a viable means of alerting impacted individuals and companies that their accounts had been affected by Emotet. All impacted HIBP subscribers have been notified. Others can check if their email was involved in any data breach on the Have I Been Pawned website. Introducing the Fourth Amendment is Not for Sale Act. A bill is making its way through U.S. Congress that aims to block two increasingly common law enforcement surveillance tactics: purchasing personal data from Clearview AI and sourcing location data from third-party trackers. Both practices violate terms of the service agreement. The data provided by Clearview AI is comprised of photos and personal information scraped from social media sites. The bill has bipartisan support as well as endorsement by the American Civil Liberties Union, the Electronic Frontier Foundation, Freedom of the Press Foundation, Mozilla, and many other civil rights and technology groups. For more information, see the story on Vice. COVID ushers in new era of cybercrime. This week marked the release of a 2021 COVID Crime Index, a report that looks at the cybercrime trends that have emerged since the pandemic began. COVID-19 has ushered in a new era of cybercrime and online fraud for financial institutions, this report states. Overall, financial institutions detected a 29% rise in cybercrime attacks over the past year, and those attacks were launched at the same time that 51% of the institutions had to shift security strategies to accommodate work-from-home employees. Additionally, IT security, cybercrime fraud, and risk funding have been cut 26% over the past 12 months. The report suggests that the solution to this new era of crime comes down to three key pillars within a company: people, process, and technology. Read more on ZDNet. PlayStation Network down for over an hour. All PlayStation Network's services went down for over an hour this past Tuesday. The total outage affected every category on the PSN status page: account management, gaming, and social. PlayStation Now, PlayStation Video, PlayStation Store, and PlayStation Direct. Staffers at The Verge confirmed that during the downtime, they were unable to download items from the store, play multiplayer games, check leaderboards, nor load the PlayStation app on their phones. The outage appears to have been global. All services have since been restored. Alexa helped save a woman's life after deadly bee stings. The family has an Echo Show, an Alexa device with a screen. Norton's husband used drop-in to initiate a video call through the Alexa Show. Alexa's drop-in feature lets you start a call with a single smart speaker or smart display without anyone needing to answer on the other end. The call just starts and the recipient can hang up when they finish. That instant connection differs it from Alexa's standing calling function, which requires someone to answer on the other end. Thanks to the instant connection, Norton's husband coached their children and a neighbor through turning her on her side, finding the EpiPen and administering it. By that point, she had turned blue and was foaming at the mouth. Thanks to the camera, microphone, and speakers of the Echo Show, he could see and interact with the people helping. Sarah says she carries EpiPens everywhere she goes now, but having an instant coach available through the Echo Show saved her life. Without it, her children and neighbor may not have known what to do and how to do it. The latest Wise Watch 44 firmware is bricking watches. On Wise's forum, an employee stated that the company paused the update due to reports of bricked watches. We're seeing some reports that Wise sent out emails to affected users with instructions to join the Wise app beta to fix watches affected by the botched update. The instructions explicitly state not to remove the watch from the Wise app. You can join the Wise beta in the app by going to Account, About, Beta Program, Add Watch 44. If you have a Wise Watch 44, hold off on doing any updates. According to several reports we've seen on Facebook, Reddit, and Wise's forum, the latest update is bricking at least some Wise Watches 44 models. The Wise Watch 47 may be spared because it runs a totally different firmware. Read more on Review Geek. And that wraps up this week's Avast Security News Roundup. Stay safe, stay secure, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.